everyone! The end of 2014 is here. It's so sad. I feel like time is just moving so quickly. This year went by so fast, but it was a good year, and I started my YouTube channel this year, which was just an amazing experience, and I love doing these videos so much. So I will be sad to see it go, and I will be sad to see my Christmas tree go as well. This is the last video that I'm filming that I'm gonna have my Christmas tree in the background for. You might see one more video after this that has the Christmas tree in the background, but I'm not positive yet. I have to see how things go. I have a lot of videos filmed that I want to try to like fit into this year, so hopefully I was successful in doing that. So we'll see about that. So today I'm going to be doing my 2014 beauty favorites, my favorite products from the whole year. These aren't all like new products that came out this year, but they're just products that I've just been obsessed with this year, and some of them are new as well. Last year when I did this on my blog, I did it kind of where I like had every category of makeup that you could think of, and I had my favorite from that. This year I'm going to do it a little bit differently. There are still going to be definitely categories of makeup, but these are just going to be kind of standout products that I absolutely love. And if there's a category that I don't have a favorite for, like foundation, I don't have a favorite for foundation this year, then I'm just not going to mention any foundations. But these are products that I really love, that I highly recommend, and that I've just been totally obsessed with this year, and that I've been using a ton. And so yeah, let's get started. Oh, I also have swatches on my hand from the last video that I filmed, which was my December favorites, and I will leave a link down below to that video if you want to check out what my favorites from this month were. So let's get started. I guess we'll start off with eyes, and my favorite eye primer this year has been the Milani eyeshadow primer. I really love this primer. I think it's excellent. I think it's affordable, and it's just a really good product. I've been using a lot of primers this year. I always kind of rotate between a lot of primers. I don't know why I do that. But I do, and I've been rotating through a lot and using a lot of different primers, but this one kind of stands out for me because it is one of the first drugstore primers, and it's one of the best drugstore primers in my opinion. I really like this. The formula is excellent, and this is without a doubt the best drugstore eye primer that there is, that's existing currently. It's really great, so I highly recommend you check that out. For mascara, I didn't really have a favorite for like regular mascara, but the first thing that I think of when I think of mascara for this year has been a product I discovered for your bottom lashes, and it is the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. This is such an amazing product. I just ordered a new one of these because this one is running out, but I absolutely love it. It's got this teeny tiny little wand. It's perfect for the lower lashes. It just looks great, and I absolutely love it. If you don't have this, I recommend you check it out, especially if mascara tends to smudge on your lower lashes. This does not go anywhere. Yet it's not that hard to remove. The first few times that I used it, it was kind of hard to remove just when I first opened the tube, but after it dried out for about a week, I think that it just, I don't know, it just became easier to take off, but that didn't affect the staying power of it or anything like that. So I really love this mascara. Eyeliner this year, it has been all about the Physicians Formula Eye Booster for me. This is a liquid eyeliner with a brush tip, which I really like in eyeliners. I talked about that a little bit in my December favorites as well. I really like brush tip eyeliners as opposed to the felt tip ones, so I really like this one. It's really black, it stays a long time, it's just really easy to work with, and I really like it. Although I will say that the eyeliner that I mentioned in my December favorites is kind of winning me over a little bit, and I don't know if I will switch permanently to that one, but I really like this one. This is what I've been using for, I think, the whole year, if not the majority of the year, as far as liquid liner goes. So I really like this. Onto eyeshadows, I have a few like single eyeshadow type things. The first one is by Sugar Pill, and it is the Lumi Loose Eyeshadow, and you're never going to be able to see this on camera, unfortunately. but it looks like this. It's just a really pretty iridescent eyeshadow. It's a loose eyeshadow, and it kind of has this beautiful strong teal reflect to it. I know on the camera it's just going to end up looking like white or something, but it actually is really stunning in person, and if you put it over a dark base, it really makes all of the difference. Here I have swatched Lumi on its own, and then Lumi just right over a black eyeshadow, not like an eyeshadow base or anything, but just a black eyeshadow. And I'm hoping you can really see how gorgeous that it is when you see it layered over something. On its own, it's beautiful too, don't get me wrong. I use it on its own all the time. But I think on camera, you kind of have to see it over a darker base to see how pretty it is. So I'm hoping that you can see that on camera. But it's just really gorgeous. And they give you a ton of product for your money. This is a fairly large jar, and I know it looks a little bit empty, but it was like full to the brim when I first got it. So definitely worth checking out if you haven't already. I think it's one of those eyeshadows that can really transform any eyeshadow look into something totally different, and it's just totally worth having in your collection. So I love Sugar Pill Lumi. And then another eyeshadow that I want to talk about is the ColourPop eyeshadows. ColourPop is huge now. Everyone's buzzing over ColourPop because they're amazing. I've been a fan of ColourPop for a while, I think a few months at least now, if not more than that. I think I first got into their products like over the summer, early summer, midsummer, I don't really know. I don't remember, but I got into their products before everyone was talking about them. There was just a few bloggers starting to talk about them, and I was really intrigued, so I checked out their website and I was like, oh my gosh, I just love their products. And then I tried the products and I loved them, and then they released their lipsticks, and then, I mean, those were such a huge hit, but I have to give it to the eyeshadows more than the lipsticks. The eyeshadows are so much more unique, they're so much better, although the lipsticks are fantastic as well, and I have a bunch of them. The eyeshadows are really where it's at as far as ColourPop goes. So I've just pulled two shades. These are like a gel type formula, and then they set to a powder finish. My favorite shades, the ones that I decided to show you, were Bubbly, which is this really, really pretty metallic pink color, and then Animal, which is this gorgeous, gorgeous coral color. I absolutely love these two. These are definitely my two favorites, and if you're going to go buy some of these ColourPop eyeshadows, you have to check out at least one of these because they're amazing, and they're really unique too. So, had to give a shout out to ColourPop eyeshadows because they really are excellent, and I really highly, highly, highly recommend that you check them out. I highly recommend you check out everything in this video, so I'm going to try to stop saying that. But these are just really great products in my opinion, and I think all of these are products that everyone should definitely check out. Onto eyeshadow palettes. The first one is a product that I don't think gets enough love here on YouTube, and it is the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. Yes, people talk about it, people mention it, but this is an amazing, amazing eyeshadow palette. You have every neutral aspect you need for a makeup look. Just pull in like a lid color or some brighter colors and you have got your look down. This is just so easy to use. This is great for traveling, and it's just simply amazing. The Naked 2 Basics is great as well, but I absolutely love the original Naked Basics. I just think that this one is just better in my opinion. I think it's more versatile, and I really like this one a lot more. But they're both great, the Naked 1 Basics, or the Naked Basics and the Naked 2 Basics. Both really good palettes. Highly recommend you check them out, and I think that they are price friendly. They're not exactly like, they're not drugstore prices or anything. It is Urban Decay, but I think that for your money you get a great value, and these are all shades that I think everyone should have in their makeup collection, so it's definitely worth investing in. I totally just realized that all three of my palettes are from Urban Decay, so I'm sorry about that. I didn't even notice that before. The second palette is the Urban Decay Electric palette. You know I love this. I've talked about it a ton. It's gorgeous. It's got all of these bright colors and it's just beautiful, and I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it because it's just so freaking amazing. I love this palette. So yeah, definitely check this palette out. And then the third palette I have is a limited edition one, but I just had to mention it because this was from 2014, and it is the Urban Decay Vice 3 palette. This is absolutely my favorite of the Vice 3 palettes. As I'm using it more, I'm really like getting depressed and wanting Urban Decay to make this a permanent palette, because I would definitely buy another one, and I would like need to buy another one. I'm already pretty much halfway through Truth, which is the highlight shade up here, but I mean the rest of them are gorgeous too. Sonic, I mean everyone talks about Sonic because it is an amazing color and it's so unique. Just so many great shades in this palette, and I definitely would want to purchase this again, and it's beautiful and it's unique and it's just amazing. At first when I got this, I wasn't sure really where to start with it, just because the color selection was like so huge and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. But now I just love this. I use this a ton, and I'm going to be really sad when I start burning through some of these eyeshadows, which I think is going to happen pretty soon because I use them a lot. For my brows, I think that you guys know what I'm going to say, and it's the Too Faced Bulletproof Brows in Universal Taupe. You can tell I've used this a lot. I'm almost halfway done with it, and oh my god, it's just gorgeous. It's lasted me a while. I use it for my brows every day. It's versatile. It can give you really defined brows, really natural brows, and it's just great. It is expensive. It's 30 bucks, which when I first bought this, I was like, am I really spending 30 bucks on a brow product right now? But I will say that it's replaced all other brow products for me. Like, I don't need anything else. I don't need to buy brow powders or brow pencils or brow gels or brow waxes or anything. Like, this is the only thing I need. It's the only thing I use, and it's fabulous. So I highly recommend this, and if I didn't say this before, my shade is the Universal Taupe shade. As far as face products go, as I mentioned before, I don't really have a favorite foundation to talk about, so I'm going to talk about a BB cream, and it is the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB cream in Light. That is my shade. It's a great, great BB cream. I love this formula much, much more than the Dream Pure BB cream, which is the acne fighting BB cream. I don't like that formula at all. I think the texture is really like, I don't know, I don't like the texture at all. It's really weird feeling, and I think it's because of the salicylic acid that's in there, whereas this feels really hydrating, nourishing to the skin, and also can provide a good amount of coverage depending on how you apply it. So I really, really like this. I wear this a lot, especially when I'm not having problematic skin. So it's just great, and it's easy, and it lasts a while, and it feels good on the skin. So really, really like this, and it's also super affordable. On to blush. I will talk about two blushes today. The first one is a high-end blush, and it's by Hourglass, and it's the Ambient Lighting blushes. I just discovered these a couple months ago, but they are totally worth mentioning. They're amazing. They're also really expensive. But I think it's kind of worth it. I don't know, like, I don't usually, when I buy really expensive makeup, I have like this small amount of guilt afterwards. Like, I'm like, did I really just spend like that much on a lip product or that much on a blush? And I don't know, like, I really, when it's one product, like when it's an eyeshadow palette, I usually don't look back. When it's a set, I don't look back. But when I like buy something for full price that's just like one product and it's expensive, I kind of have this guilt. But I have not had any guilt with these, especially since I kind of went overboard, and during the VIB sale I bought both the Ambient Lighting blush palette and another single Ambient Lighting blush. So I don't know, I totally thought I was going to have guilt over this, especially buying this on top of the palette, but I haven't had any guilt at all. These are wonderful blushes. Get the palette if you can, but I also recommend Diffused Heat. I love this shade. Really, really pretty. I love these blushes, and they give such a beautiful finish to the skin. They look so natural, and I don't know, they just are so great. I love the formula of these. Another blush I want to talk about is the City Color Be Matte blushes. Other end of the spectrum, super, super cheap, just so amazing though. And these are a matte finish blush, whereas the Ambient Lighting blushes are kind of like a satiny glowing type of blush. These are matte, obviously, Be Matte Blush, and they're gorgeous. I just pulled one shade. I have all of them. This is Fresh Melon. This is actually the first shade that I got by City Color, and I got it through my Ipsy bag, and I love it. These are great blushes. Great pigmentation, great quality, silky, nice feel to them. Just really, really nice. So I highly recommend that you check these out if you're looking for something more affordable, or even if you love high-end makeup. Check these out. They're worth it. They're worth your money. They're worth the time to check them out. They're amazing. Also for face, my favorite bronzer of the year has been the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's a great bronzer. It's great for people with fair or light skin, and it's just really, really nice. I've been using this a lot. I've talked about it a lot in the past, and it's definitely a favorite in the beauty community. Definitely check this out if you're pale and you have trouble finding a bronzer for your fair skin. A highlight is the Balm Mary Luminizer. This is my favorite highlight of all time. It looks like this. It's super, super metallic, really dramatic, but I love it. I don't like to shake mine around a lot because it's actually broken. I dropped it and it was like a sad moment. And now onto lips. Now, it was hard for me to choose some lipsticks to talk about because I wanted to talk about like every single lipstick I've tried this year because I'm obsessed with lipstick, but I decided to stick to just a few things. As far as lip glosses go, NYX Butter Glosses, they're amazing. This is the shade Meringue. Really nice. They have a thinner, not sticky consistency to them, but not like super oily and slippery either. They're just perfect. They stay on the lips. They have a nice amount of pigmentation. They're comfortable, and they just look shiny and great and just awesome. So really, really like these. I also have to give a shout out to NYX for two collections they did, and it is they are the NYX Macaroon lipsticks and the Wicked lipsticks, and these were two great collections. I just pulled random shades here from the Macaroon collection and then from the Wicked collection. Really nice collections. I will leave my reviews on both of those down below, and you can see swatches of everything. Really, really great collections. I had to shout those out. Next from Maybelline, the Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipsticks. This is Lust for Blush. Really, really amazing. Best matte lipsticks at the drugstore, hands down. Really, really like them. Great formula, nice colors, and they're amazing. Highly recommend you check them out. And then also from LA Girl, the glazed lip paints. I have all of these. Again, I just pulled a random shade, and these are amazing. They're not so much like the Too Faced melted lipsticks. They're not really like lip tars. They're just kind of a really good liquid lipstick. They're pigmented, they're comfortable, they don't bleed or feather a lot on me, but if you have problems with that, just use a clear lip liner or a lip liner that matches the color that you're wearing. These are just great. I highly recommend you check them out. And then my last product is from J Cat Beauty, and it is the Wonder Lip Paints. These are OCC lip tar dupes. Definitely. I love them. I own a bunch of them, and I probably will end up collecting them all at some point because I really, really like them. These are just great. Again, I just pulled a random color for my collection because I have a bunch of them. So really, really like this whole line. And that is everything. That is my 2014 favorites. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below what products that you have loved this month. And also, if you feel like doing something fun, let me know a moment from 2014 that you really enjoyed, or your favorite thing that happened to you in 2014. Just let me know. I'm curious. My favorite thing has definitely been starting my YouTube channel. Like I mentioned before, I love this channel. I love making videos. And then I love talking with you guys when you guys comment on my videos. So, here's to a great 2015. It's coming. It's probably coming really soon by the time this video is up, and I hope that everyone had a great 2014 and is going to have a great 2015 as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked it. More videos coming really soon. I have a lot of fun stuff planned for 2015, and I will talk to you guys later. Alright, see you next time. Bye.